Here.
And down.
Keep going. You're all set.
Up.
Keep moving.
And down.
Fine. Grab that number down.
Up.
Come on, Ethan, you gotta keep going here. Give your part, Cody. Oh, you do? I thought you had that from you.
And down.
All right, Michael, you ready? Take one. Play one.
Up. Yeah.
You ready?
One more.
And go.
And down.
How many we got? A certain amount of time to get these done. Forward,
Here's my
together.
right time. 31 seconds. Grab it. Drink water. Get your breath.
Mr. Rodriguez. Or not Mr. Rodriguez, Mr. Messias. Give him the Logan Parker version. Love it. Yes. So it should match up perfectly where you do the 2 minutes for this, and then I'll be done.
Okay. Okay.
Keep going. There we go. Keep going. 20 seconds left. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Remember, it's still good.
All right, stand up, guys. All right, next week, so we're going to be
Hi. Good job. Write that number down.
No. So just your series has some Poland and everything will get higher. It's only when you get tested on everything in your ground that you for high ground. Okay. All right. So we're going to go over our foundations and I'll have a little bit of it. And then we'll just do
Y'all know what's next.
All right, guys.
Squats, Kelly, squats. Or Miss Odo, sorry.
American kickboxing number 10.
All right,
So
ready?
you've been to the last 2 months, so you guys know now.
And
Go, go. Turn. I think that's the right way. Good. And go. Wait, who can tell me who's going to go again? Jab. Other side. All across.
Right, yeah.
Cross.
Keep going, Michael. Keep going.
And turn.
Take the deeper.
Number 11. Ooh. And go. And turn.
Keep going.
And we'll be coming with Janet. All right.
And five.
Excellent.
Excellent. Keep going. That's doing great. I'm trying to give you guys that 30 seconds in the middle.
All right, American kickboxing number 12. And go. Stop near tunnel one.
What?
Yes. Good job, guys. And turn.
Okay.
All right, and go. Number 12.
Yeah, you be here forever. All right, ready? And go.
Front, back,
Come on, Rodriguez. I'm gonna.
So remember, when kickboxing is always our cross. So what we call our back fist in karate is our cross, and our front punch is
Keep
our
going.
back.
Keep going.
I thought back fist was this.
That's like this.
Yeah, so it's the back fist, jab, cross. And turn. Bam. Number 13. And go. all the way through. And 13, go. There you go. And 13.
Keep going, keep going.
All right, so this time, we're going to go through.
Keep going, keep going.
So, I do 10. When I turn, I'm right back to bouncing my toes.
And 5.
All right, and number 10.
Be in the middle when you do that.
All right, one more time. So I'm bouncing on my toes. And when I do number 10, I'm right back to bouncing on my toes. And go. There we go, guys. And turn. And number 10 again. Go. Number 11. And go.
Jump rope's next, Miss Odell. Jump rope.
So remember, 11 is 3 kicks, not the original.
Sure.
Good. Yeah, and turn.
Ready?
And go. Back to the ground. Tornado kick. Hook kick. And turn. Number 12. This is a little weird to be not going to. And go. Turn. And go. Good. Number 13.
Halfway there. Keep going.
And go.
There we go.
Number 13 again. Go.
Stop.
You see that? It's just pink now. It will probably fall in the next 18 to 80 minutes.
No, he's staying now. He's fine.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, he's technically.
He moved.
Okay. Front kick, front kick. Front kicks are next.
We're going to
Great.
So I'm
Good
here.
set. And
Speed. So I'm here. Sorry, Alex. So I'm here. Number 10, super speed. I turn. Turn. 11, 9, keep turning and go. Yes, ma'am?
Yeah.
All right.
So we don't stop.
No, so you go all the way through 9 or 10.
keep going, black belts, keep going.
And go. Good, keep going, keep going. I'm not going to call you through.
You know, hands up. Keep going, keep going. You know, hands up, hands up. Five.
Number 13, that's our round. My back leg. Good. Round. Look. All the way through.
All right, we got three more. Roll over there, guys.
Let's do it together. Sorry, belly buttons. Face this way.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Look. All the way through. There you go. All right.
All right, you're ready. Front punches, front punches, front punches.
Slow motion.
Are we supposed to do
Ready,
this?
go.
That one you can speed up.
Stay low.
Exactly. So I'm here. All right, now we're doing super slow motion. So 10. In this one, I am going to call you through, so make sure you listen for my directions. 10, And on the tornado kick, I understand you can't go super slow, but just try your best.
So we can go and go and
Remember, I don't care about
check
speed. I
that.
want to look at it.
All right, guys, flip this up.
Speed is after the fact. If you look at it
Number
first, then I'm
10
good.
in slow motion. And go.
Keep it right, keep it right, keep it good. Go, come on. It's doing good. Keep going, keep going. Time.
Good. In turn.
Oh,
Number 10. And go. Let's go.
two more. All right, we got side kicks. Side kicks. See,
Number
think it. I don't care about how
11,
fast you
and
go.
go.
Take a look at it. Like you're supposed to. Chamber, receiver, pivot, hands up, all that fun stuff. All right, you ready? Get set and go.
I said when you put down the picture.
And turn. Yeah, hand combination. And
Keep
go.
going. Make them look good. Make them look like it's side kick. Chamber, receiver. This is the most important part.
And number 12, go.
Keep her going. You're doing good. Keep going.
I always remember this one because I was in the
Time.
Good job, guys, in turn. Number 12,
One
go.
more. Almost there. Round kick. Round kick. Same thing. Chamber, receive, hit.
This one I really want to try to do a slow-mo.
Great. Chamber, receiver, pivot, everything. Ready?
Oh,
And go.
They're slow. That's a go round.
Pop them out there.
And go. Number 13 in slow motion. How long is your 30 seconds? And turn. Make sure we're all funny here. And go.
Keep her going. All there, while you sit down, sit down and walk through it.
Halfway through. What I mean by halfway through is when I get my hook here, I go back to where I started.
Keep going.
It's all right.
You're doing good.
All right, guys.
Keep
And
her
head up
going. Keep her
here.
going.
Stand on for 35. 45 will do, guys. And go. I'm going to the shot. You're going to the shot.
Time. Excellent job, guys. Write that number down.
Good job, Alex.
You're done.
I'm done, ma'am.
Good job, guys. And if you drink water and take a seat.
You guys have water over this, right?
Calm down. Like, you didn't take go out, so make sure you
What? Yeah, good.
No tourist walk, slow motion.
Water.
So.
Then bring it back here. Bring it back, because I gotta get to what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Quickly, there's a rubber duck.
Oh.
No, bring it. Right now. Take a seat, take a seat. All right, so we're gonna be continuing with our book, maximum achievement. All right. No, it's not. You're on chapter 9.
One more.
I don't know. So chapter 9 is mastering human relationships. I know, it's crazy. So black belts, you guys have done this, right? Since you guys got into prep cycle and past prep cycle and black belts. You guys have read the book, you've done all the tests and everything. For my people here, my level 3 people, this is one of the many books that we've gone over throughout the entire rank, one of 6, I believe, that has a test to it that you have to complete before you get into prep cycle. Yes, sir? Before prep cycle.
Oh, wait, can we try?
All the tests, yes, the books are online. You can buy it online. The tests are on the app. So you can get the test off of the karate app. And yeah, so the book time. Today, we're talking about chapter 9. All right. This one is a very good one to me. So there are 3 healthy personality traits that, well, they're healthy. If you make them a part of who you are, if you make them a part of you, then you're going to be healthy as well. All right. Now, I'm going to go through these 3 and I'm going to give you guys some examples and we're going to talk about it and have some fun. All right. So the first personality trait that you should definitely have a part of who you are is looking for the good in any kind of situation, no matter how bad it is. Always look for the good in bad situations. All right. So what I mean by that is, well, if you are, well, I'll just give you my story. So I've experienced many things in my life. And black belt, I think you may have heard one of these stories before. So the first story I got for you guys, one of my experiences, is I was at my old job and I was driving there on the highway in my car, and well, on the highway, it went, one of my tires blew. So I was like, oh no, got off to the side, looked at it, went, all right, got in the back, got my spare tire, put it on there, and went to work, and went home, got new tires, only 2 of them. And then the next day, I get on the highway, driving to work, guess what? The 2 days in a row, so put the spare tire on, get to work, get home, get the rest of the tires I need. So I had all 4 new tires. Now, in my brain, do you think I was panicking?
Yes.
No, I was not at all. Because I was looking for the good in the situation. I was thinking about what I needed to do to make the situation okay, not freaking out about the things happening, right? The regular, quotation marks, regular response to a tire blowing on the highway is very minimal. Yes. Usually, like if your parent blows a tire on the highway, they're usually like screaming and hollering and they're not very happy, right? That's usually what happens. Again, that was not me. I wasn't screaming and hollering, getting angry, none of that. I was very calm about it. I went, oh, well, that stinks. Got my spare tire on, got what I needed to go. In that situation, I didn't overreact. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I didn't let my emotions control me. I controlled my emotions. Yes, sir?
Yes.
We talked about that in basic, actually, if you guys remember. We talked about it in basic, it was mind over emotion. What? That's crazy. So that's the first one. Now, my second story is before I instructed here, before my old job that I was just talking about, but it wasn't that long, that was like 4 years ago. I was in Oklahoma and I was selling knives. Yeah, crazy, right? So I had a building kind of like this one, but with more walls and rooms and stuff. And I was doing stuff there. And I looked out the window and there was smoke. 2 buildings down from me, the building caught on fire. So I got out of the building safely, turned around, and was watching my office burn down. Now, again, the regular response is freaking out. Yes, sir?
Sure.
I'm serious, right? If you think fire, you think freaking out.
Yes.
The usual response.
Everyone thinks that.
So my response was not like that. I looked at the building, went, looks like a good time to remodel. That was the first thing that went through my mind. Looks like it's a good time to remodel. Not freaking out, not calling up my boss and be like, fire! I mean, seriously, as calm as could be, Looks like it's a good time to remodel.
Well,
Now again, right there, I was looking at the good in a very bad situation. Yes, sir? That's what it means. If I can look for the positives in a negative situation, then my personality, my brain, this thing, I'm going to be more healthy because of it. Does that make sense? I'm thinking positively. That's how it works. The more positive you are, the more positive you are up here. Yes, sir? Yes, sir? All right. The second one, the second healthy personality trait is forgiving others that have hurt you. This one's a hard one, right? When people hurt you, you feel that, right? It hurts. But it's a very powerful thing when you forgive people that have hurt you. Does that make sense? So if Mrs. Whitlow is being mean to me, said mean things, and it hurt me, I'm not going to hold that in me. Does that make sense? I'm not going to keep that in me. Because that's when, again, your brain goes down, you start becoming negative, and then you get into a depression, and it's not fun. Just let them go. Yes, sir? That's the easiest thing. Forgive and forget. All right? When you forgive and forget, you're healthier because of it. You don't have that burden. You don't have that hurt inside of you anymore. Does that make sense? And then the last one, this one's the big one, because we'll get there. You gotta be able to get along easily with a wide variety of people. That's the third one. You have to be able to get along with a wide variety of people. So with this one, there are two different types of people. Tell me if you know what I'm talking about. All right. There are people that are called extroverts. Raise your hand if you know what an extrovert is. Okay. Yeah, a few black folks. And the other type of people are introverts. That's the other one. So you got extroverts and introverts. Extroverts are people that are able to, no matter what the situation is, talk to other people. So people like me, Ethan's like that, Mr. DePauw's like that. You're sometimes like that. But the idea of it is you can get in front of everyone and just talk and not have to worry about it. Does that make sense? That's what an extrovert is, right there. Very social, very outspoken. They talk to people without anything, like any worry in the world. Then there's the other side of it, the introverts. These are the quieter people, the people that don't necessarily like talking to other people. Does that make sense? A good example is Mr. Churchman. I don't know if you know this, but Mr. Churchman is a huge introvert. He's the exact opposite of me. Like for some of my black belts, if you remember when he first started teaching, he was very quiet, right? He was very kind of reserved. You guys might remember that as well, right? That was not that long ago. It was like when you guys were in like level 1 or level 2. But he was very quiet, very reserved. Versus now, thinking about him, he's more energetic, more excitable, that kind of stuff. You can grow in a way where that is called omnivert, which it's like a switch, you can flick it on when you want to be extroverted and when you're not. All right, but that's what it is. When you're able to get along with a wide variety of people, you can go into any situation and be able to make the most out of it. So like in school, for instance, when you are talking in a group of people, or if you're working with a group of people, right, for an assignment. Yeah, exactly. An extrovert, or the healthy personality trait that we're talking about, is be able to use your leadership to kind of help the group become one. Yes, sir? Sir. That's what leaders do, right? We get to a team and we make them better. So the idea here is when you're able to get along with all that big group of people, you can make the most out of that situation. Yes, sir? Yes, sir. And that's another healthy personality trait. So the 3, again, looking for the good in any situation, forgiving others, and getting along with a wide variety of people. Yes, sir? Sir. These 3 things, you can adopt them, make them a part of you. You're gonna be very successful. Because I can tell you, very, very successful people are able to do these 3 things. Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Perfect. Go ahead and stand up. Yes, sir. There we go. All right, those 3 are going to be back to Miss Football on time. Black belt. We're going to do our thing.
All right, guys. We are
Miss sorry, go ahead, you first, I'll talk to her in a second.
We are gonna play a little game. So we're gonna do our combinations, but in movie style. So if I say play, you're just going through, but if I say pause, I pause. And if I say rewind, I have to go back to the beginning and fast forward. I go super fast. Yes, ma'am? Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So just
All right.
Okay.
And then Miss Odell, I'll tell you when it's time, all right, time to stop this.
And play.
Right, ready? Let's start here.
Pause.
Let's just start with three here. All right,
Rewind.
we're doing it all. Right, ready? Right here.
For rewind, you have to do all the new things. So I can
So you do them reverse.
do that. And play. Good and turn. Man. Play. Pause. Fast forward. Turn.
Same thing, last row, remember you gotta twist and everything.
Fast forward. Go super fast. Good.
There you go. So, when you do it, it's just a little more, right, because you kind of like, when you're here,
And
right? You step your
rewind.
ah.
You want to go back over the way. Through.
So on the back part, right, when you do that, you stop
Back
here,
like around. Okay.
so you stop here, right, you switch all the way through. That's all part. It's the same on the double, right? Or when they did it, you went all the way through. The same way.
Good. Turn. Number 11. Play.
Same thing, yeah. Good, yeah. All right, we're gonna go one more time through, and then we're gonna see next, right?
Number 12. Play. Pause.
Grrr. So what you did, you weren't copy it, not. Right, keep it straight.
Turn. Play. Pause. Same. Play.
See what I mean now?
Pause. Fast forward. And turn. And play. Number 13. Go. Pause.
You're looking at it, you'll see what you're doing.
Rewind.
Just hold on, right? You want it, you do it.
There you
Wow.
go. And turn.
All right.
And
Yes, enough time. So we're gonna be, let me watch you. Yes, ma'am, elbow. Remember, so your hand is facing up and down. Grab, start side. Step and twist all the way through.
All right, we're gonna do, let's do.
Nice job, ma'am. All right, so excellent. Do it one more time.
Stiff arms and stiff legs. So we gotta go through our combinations just like a Barbie. So I'm doing number 10.
Yeah, corner to corner and then swipe.
Number 11 is the one.
Yeah, I understand.
Do you guys get the idea?
Yeah, mom to the rescue.
All right, guys. Push your left. Good. So hands should still be up like that. And number 10, Barbie style. Go. Down. Cross.
Step and twist, Kelly. Okay, you got through it, but make sure when you do it, you step and twist. All right, because if I start here, my body's already facing this way. So it's hard, you know, I have this much first versus if I start here, I have all of that first, okay? Yes, yes, perfect.
Number
All right,
11.
we're gonna switch
All the kicks. Barbie
here.
mode.
Actually, we're out of time. We're out of time. You can put that away.
And turn.
This one. It's time for slow.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Can I just skip through this one?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, number 12, we're going to skip through on both ends. Number 12, go.
Find it. Spot on the
Super
wall.
awkward.
Spot on the wall, Miss Odell.
Good.
Or couch or wherever you want to be for your slow kicks. Okay, that works.
Number 13, go.
That works.
And by the floor or wall. Am I doing that?
I got it. I just have to be careful because my right hip is not like this. I know. All right, so over the past break, I've been watching Master Galloway, my instructor, do some slow kick stuff. So we're gonna start doing some of the fun, stuff that he does. So you got it. Yeah, we're doing a round kick. So the first one we're doing is just the chamber. You bring it up and back down. You're gonna do this 10 times on each leg. Yes, sir? When you do your round kick chamber, is this a round kick chamber?
No, sir.
Is this a round kick chamber?
Sir.
You gotta bring your knee and point it straight at your target. You're pushing your hip forward, right? So everything is in line. Yes, sir? You gotta have the correct chamber. Now, your wall, the reason why I'm using a chair, because I shouldn't be like relying on this. The only thing that's touching, if I use a wall, the only thing that's touching, I'm barely using this thing. I'm brushing my fingertips on it, and that's it. So when I bring it up, I can still just do this and be okay. Yes, sir? The whole point of slow kicks is to take away the balance and focus on your kick. All right, but again, I'm barely using this to hold it. All right, so you're going to do 10 on each leg, going up and back down. That's it. Ready? And go. And there you go. Good. And then look at where your knees point. Go ahead.
Are you looking for the bathroom?
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna go all the way down.
You're around the corner. Go ahead. Good. 10 on each leg. 10 on each leg. Excellent. Make sure they look good on both sides. Take your time. Make them look good. Make sure you're pivoting. That's what you got to do in order to open up your hip. 10 on each leg. Good, good, good. Y'all done throwing it on, so now you're done. All right. Keep on. Sweet. So this one that we're going to do is going to have our clip. All right. So if you go around, if you go out, you're going to hold. Up and down, just like so. Yes, sir. Notice, am I going like this? No, I'm putting my toes around it. And you're just going to go for 30 seconds on each side. I'm counting. All right, ready? Go ahead, put one arm on. Get set. And go. Pulsing up and down. Point your toes. Point your toes. Where on the side. Point. Point. There you go. Now bring it up. All right. You're not going to feel anything if you just sit here. You're not doing much, right? You bring it up as high as you can. Oh, yeah. That's when you start feeling it. Well, keep going. You're doing good. Get up as high as you can. Not big pulses, small pulses. So lift it as high as you can. And then from that height, little pulses. And climb. Switch sides. Other leg now. Same thing. Little pulses. Ready? And go. Good. Point those toes. It's around. Go, Mr. Rodriguez. Good. Keep going, guys. You're doing great. Keep going. Keep going. As high as you can. And little pulses. And time. Excellent. All right. We don't have more time. Back in your spots.
Did anyone notice where? Still like
We have 35 more minutes. Hey! I saw it.
So Mira, Mira's pretty good for great expertise. Everyone up, 2 up. All right. She does not have a binder, sir. And Jordan. I know what I'm doing. He is turning in a section on his public eating sheet, his goal setting up sheet, his grade checker sheet. His intent to promote for testing next week. And a weekly job list, supplement sheet, and a product map called earning a bunch of stripes. Give him 1 up. 2 up. Wow. Guys sound so enthused. All right, Ethan. He's turning in his grade checker sheet in now. 6 sections on the football card. Give 1 up. 2 up. You're awesome. All right, guys.
Wait, the intent to promote due today.
It is due by next week, so if you find Saturday, turn it over.
Okay, I told my dad to bring me on Saturday, yeah. Or I could always bring out Rambo with you.
Yes, sir.
That works. So I always come back.
All right, guys. I will just get on with rounding out. So announcements. Grace Stripe is obviously due today for you guys. And testing next week. Underbelt testing is next week. And if we're going to select certain block books to help on Friday, the higher than level 3 testing, it's solely up to Ms. Moore. So if you get a call, you're invited. And be here around 5:30. And then the graduation, that's when we want all of you to come and help. It's Saturday the 12th, and it's just going to be a drive-through. We'll get times and everything worked out.
I thought it was walk.
Drive through, you drive up and you walk.
Okay.
And then, so, sorry, I lost my train of thought. So, yes, drive through walk, we'll get times all sorted out, but that's when we hold signs, just like you guys talked about before. And then keep practicing at home, practice those slow kicks, practice the 3 test next week. Silent Genius, keep using that so we can get a head count for everyone up here. And a precious child, if you picked up a tab for a precious child, you need the present back here by the 9th, the present along with the tab. And then if you get a report card, it's about that time of year, bring it in and you get a star that you can get on. And last announcement, so next week, Spirit Week, or next week is testing, and the next week after that is Spirit Week. So Monday is Santa's workshop. You guys are elves, so dress up as elves if you come Monday, and you guys are candy king.
I can't dress.
And Tuesday is Hawaiian holiday, tacky tourists, Christmas, put together. Self-explanatory, like the Hawaiian shirt with the Santa, perfect. Wednesday, ugly sweater night. Thursday, Christmas movie picture, elf, Grinch, whatever. Very Christmas movie. Friday, Brad and Flash, celebrity work flannel that checkered pattern on clothing. And Saturday, we close the night for Christmas, which is your kids' family. All right, guys, that's you.
Good. You got report cards? Perfect. Last thing, I don't know if you said it, the silent teams. If you are going to be on Zoom, you do not use the silent teams. Yes?
Sure.
Only if you're coming in, use the silent teams. That way we fill up all the spots if you need. Oh, yes, for you guys. I did send out the extravaganza silent teams. So you guys can tell your parents that I did do that. It was tonight. So make sure you guys, do that so you can be there. Yes, not you. Yes,
Saturday. So
tomorrow and Saturday.
It's ASAP, so please do that.
Miss Odell, what's up?
There is not a link in the email to sign up Genius.
Oh, I forgot to do that. Thank you, ma'am. I'll make sure to get that done to everyone in just a minute. That's awesome. All right, you're gonna bow now.
The motion for report. Hands out, Chrissy. And face the flags.
Yes.
Bow, Chrissy. And position. And hands come down.
Yes.
Black belt tree.
And the dedication of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and dominant spirit.
And long repetition.
Yeah.
My
My career is the best man.
Awesome. All right, black belts, I believe you are doing What is everyone doing for leadership? They're their notes, right?
We're doing all of this stuff. I gotta print them out real quickly.
All right.
Wait, what about the yellow?
I did that too. You're doing separate chapters, so you're doing.
Wait, since we're painting the whole building tonight, does that mean we have to clean squares?
Yes.
I believe we don't have to clean the squares tonight. We're painting the whole building.
Ethan, Jordan, would you mind using your bumper for the
Ma'am? Perfect.
Perfect.
We need pins. Us
This
too.
is well working on it. So you can take it.
I didn't realize they need